Hello and welcome to Saurav's classes. Today we are discussing the Indira Gandhi University MA Statistics paper. In this question, we are told that what would be the common region that is represented by the inequalities 3x plus 5y less than equal to 15, 5x plus 2y less than equal to 10, x is greater than equal to 0, and y is greater than equal to 0. So let us look at the graph of this. So if we have this plotted in the x and y axis, so first we look at the graph. X is greater than 0. So x is greater than 0 means all the area that is to the right side of this graph. So this is all x greater than equal to 0. X greater than equal to 0. Now y greater than equal to 0 would be all the region that is above the y-axis, above the x-axis, I'm sorry. So this would be the region that is y greater than equal to 0. So we can see that it will lie in the first quadrant. The region that we are talking about will lie in the first quadrant. Now we see that the inequality 3x plus 5y less than equal to 15. So 3x plus 5y equal to 15 would be the straight line under which the area would fall. So in this we can see that when x equal to 0, y is equal to 15 by 5 or 3, and when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 15 by 3 or 5. So 0, 3 and 5, 0 are 2 points. So 0, 3, so let's say this is 0, 3 and this is 5, 0. These are 2 points and the line will pass like this, and the area that we are talking about would be like this, all the area that is lying below this line. So now we can see that we are talking about a area in the first quadrant itself again, and we are left with the last line, which is our last inequality, which is 5x plus 2y equal to 10, and the area would fall below this. So here when x equal to 0, y is equal to 5. When y equal to 0, x equal to 2. So 0, 5 and 2, 0. So 0, 5 and 2, 0. 2, 0 are 2 points through which this line will pass, and the area would be all this area which is below this line. So we can clearly see that this these four inequalities will create a common area which would be a quadrilateral. So the answer to this question will be a quadrilateral, which is option B. In this question, we are asked to find limit extending to a, x sin a minus a sin x over x minus a. So we can write x minus a equal to y. So therefore, as x tends to a, y tends to 0. So therefore, this one becomes limit y tending to 0. We replace x by a plus y. So a plus y into sin a minus a into sine of a plus y over x minus a, which means y. So this is equal to limit y tending to 0, a sin a minus a sin a plus y over y plus limit y tending to 0 y sin a by y. So here y and y cancels out. So this becomes a constant term now. So this we can write as limit y tending to 0 sin a would be equal to sin a. This whole thing would be equal to sin a. So we can write this as sin a plus limit y tending to 0. We take a common and we can write this as sin a minus sin of a plus y over y. So now we can take the constant term out of the limit. So we can write this as a limit y tending to 0 sin a minus sin of a plus y by y. Now this, as we can see, is a form of 0 by 0. If we put y equal to 0, the term becomes 0 by 0. So we have to use L'Hospital's rule. L'Hospital's rule. That means we have to take the differential of the numerator and the denominator. So this is equal to sin a plus a limit y tending to 0. The differential of the numerator would be minus cos of a plus y, and the differential of denominator would be 1. So this becomes sin a. Now we can put the value of y equal to 0 here. So sin a minus a into cos of a. So we can see in option 3 we have exactly the same value, sin a minus a cos a, which is the correct choice. In this question we are given that x equal to 6 minus 8i, which means x is an imaginary number, and we are asked to find the value of mod x. So we know that if x is equal to a plus bi, then mod of x will be equal to root over a square plus b square. So in this case we have x is equal to 6 minus 8i. So mod of x would be equal to root over 6 square plus minus 8 whole square, which is equal to root over 36 plus 64, which is equal to root over 100, that is equal to 10. So mod of x will be equal to 10. So option 2 is the correct choice.